Hello everyone, today we'll be working on the PS5 controller. If you're having the same issue I'm having, which is your joystick is drifting while playing your game, then I'm here to help you. These are the basic tools you will need to operate on this controller. Some Q-tips, a water bottle cap, rubbing alcohol, a precision Phillips head screwdriver, and a flat object to remove the plastic. Alright, let's go into step one. First you are going to take and remove this plastic piece here at the base of your controller. Start right here at the bottom. Work your way up there. Same thing on the other side. And then gently take it apart. Just like this. Very simple. Once you have that removed, set it to the side. Next, you're going to want to take out R1 and L1. Simply just go through the front and you're going to pop that right up, right through the middle. There's a spot right there. Set that to the side. Be gentle. You don't have to be rough. It's just plastic. Adios amigo. Next, there are going to be 4 screws that you're going to remove with that precision screwdriver. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll start off with the bottom one. Make sure you put these in a safe place where they do not get lost. And be very careful. Not to jam anything down in there. It doesn't take a lot of force to remove these. Okay, now once that step is done, you're going to want to work the sides here and separate. Let's start down here at the bottom. Pop that up just like that. Sorry, let me start over. Pop this up right here. And separate it going around. Do the same process on the other side. Now please be careful. There are wires attached inside. Your next step is there's two clips down here at the bottom. You're going to slightly push those out. And that's going to allow the rest of the controller to come apart. Remember to do this easy. It's just plastic, everything's connected. Now that your back's off, set that to the side. Alright, for your next step, pay attention to this because this will probably come out on you. I like to grab it down here towards the tip. That way you're not pulling the wires out. Simply set that to the side. For your next step, there is another screw right there. Just go ahead and take that out. Remember, you don't need a lot of force. It should come out fairly easy. And as you do this, this little rubber piece here is going to come up. Set that to the side. Now you have ribbons. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do apologize. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to remove those. They have little tabs right there. This one here should pull right out. Very simple. Just gotta get a hold of it. And slightly move that one off to the side. This one has a tab. Same thing with these. Let's move those to the side. Alright, now that you've made it this far, go ahead and remove this. You should be at this point now. Now for the next step. Find your analog stick that is sticking. This one is mine. Simply just pull that off. Set that to the side. Alright. So this is where your little pieces are to operate the back and forward and side to side. Simply what you're going to do is get you a flat object and work this out just like this. Be careful not to damage anything inside. There's solder down at the bottom. You do not want to break that. This is the piece you're going to want to take out here. Pay attention when you take it out because it has a certain design. As you notice how the bottom is smaller, that's how you're going to want to put it back in. And this side's raised. That'll be your top. This is the part you're going to want to clean with your rubbing alcohol and your Q-tips. Now we're going to go ahead and simply add alcohol to your cap and the table. Why not? Might as well sanitize the area while you're at it. Okay. Now that we've got alcohol everywhere, sanitized, you're going to dip your cotton swab right into that. Your Q-tip, I'm sorry. And you're going to go ahead and clean this whole area here. There may be a hair stuck in there, who knows. Keep in mind this Q-tip might fray, so if you see any pieces left on there, make sure you get those off, because then you'll be stuck with the same problem you took it apart for in the first place. You don't have to be rough with this, you just need to clean it. Be sure to clean this area here as well when you get done, because this is where that makes contact. Be sure there isn't no hairs or fibers left in here. Your next step, put this back in. Remember that the small side is going to be facing down, and that the piece that's pushed out is going to be right at the top. A little frisky thing. Alright, your next step, make sure it's in there. You're going to easily put this back up, and you can use your thumb, just press it back together. And then you're going to repeat the process with this item here. I would recommend go ahead and clean both, since you're doing one. You already got it apart. I'll get back with you when I'm done with that. Alright, now that we've gotten this far, we're going to go ahead and put the button back on. It only goes on one way. You don't have to be forceful. And I would recommend, since you got it apart, you might as well do the other side too. I'll be back with you in just a moment. Now before installing, make sure you check it back and forth. Make sure it's not getting stuck nowhere. And then we're going to repeat the process, but in reverse. Easily turn your controller over. There are wires attached, so just keep that in mind. One, two, three. And make sure you push your wires back in. Repeat the process. There, down here, and right here. And I'll be back with you in just a moment. Now that we've made it this far, we're going to go ahead and put your base back in for your battery. Nice and easy, just set it back in there. Make sure that your hole lines up for your screw. Go ahead and get it started right there. Remember, you don't have to be forceful. It's only plastic. And you don't want to damage this. That is your motherboard, which operates the entire controller in the first place. And you don't need to over tighten it. Next, we're going to go ahead and install our battery. Pay attention, there are prongs on the far side towards the controller, or the edge of the controller. Simply just put that back in. It don't take much force. Now your battery's reinstalled. You have this piece here, you're going to go ahead and put that back in. Now we're going to go ahead and reassemble the back side. Simply just goes right in place. Snap it back in place all the way around. We have made it this far. We are doing great. Good job, guys. Now we're going to simply just put our screws back together. Right through here, 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 and there. And I'll follow back up with you when I take care of that. Okay, now that we have our screws in place, we're going to go ahead and set our R1 and L1 button back inside. Simply just put this back in place. I see that, and I don't get it right the first time, sorry. Repeat the process on the other side. It comes on, that's a good sign. Same thing, just snap it back in place. Now that you've gotten this far, we're going to go ahead and put our plastic back on. I'll put the little pointy parts inside first. Make sure that they're pushed up inside. And push up just a little bit. Snap your parts back in place. There you go. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching the video. Please make sure you like. And if you like this kind of content or watch gameplay, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hope this helped.